Alright, welcome to the qualifying race here at Talladega. So drivers are already rolling off here. So same as always, it's a 10 lap qualifying race. Top 3 get points, 5, 3, and 1. And the drivers are placed randomly, not based off points or anything like that. That's whatever the game wants to put them in. So yeah. So qualifying races, yeah, it's just been a little bonus right here. A little something to get extra points. Since there is no playoffs and no stage racing, decided to bring something new for this season for the Nationals and the trucks. Could do it for Cup next time if there is a season 16 for that. But yeah, the qualifying race is part of the actual race, so the actual race laps will be shorter than usual. But here we go. Getting ready to go green. The 91 car of Flairman will lead us to the green flag. Here we go. It's a long wait. Because you know what that start finish line is. Here we go. Green flag is out. And we're underway. Here at the qualifying race here at Talladega. Now how aggressive are they going to get? For just 1 point. Or 5 to 3 points. Well, we'll see. We've seen crashes right before stages here at Talladega. So but we'll see here. Nathan Norman in the 22 already coming up front. He won't get any laps, or not laps, points for leading any laps in the qualifying race. Even though I did say it's part of the race, but yeah, no, just the top 3. And oh, we already got a crash already. They saved it, looks like, or nope, Brian Rodriguez. And now the caution flag waves. We have a car up in the wall. It's Tim Randolph. Are they wrecking up front too? No, they're not. So we're under yellow. Nathan Norman is the leader. Already we have ourselves a crash. We'll take a look at the replay. So Brian Rodriguez in the 44. Take a look at this. Wait for it. Right there. Car starts spewing smoke. And I think he's quickly trying to dive down to the inside to get to the apron, and ends up going across the nose of Christian Vargas. Looked pretty clear, but yeah, Vargas was just ever so slightly ahead of him, had his nose stuck out just enough, so ends up spinning himself out, bringing out the yellow. And then we had this Tim Randolph we saw in a 61 all the way up on the outside. Let's see what happened to him. Okay, we just started here. He was on the outside. And oh, Brad Cheston, Ryan Butcher, and then Tito McCoy. Yeah, they got together, so I think this was actually the reason why the yellow came out. And man, how lucky is the field? How lucky is almost everyone right now? Having a car up front just spin out. And no further contact. Butcher, McCoy, and Brad Cheston, they say that Ryan Pitcher got hooked, or almost got hooked. Got hit in the corner panel. Tim Randall did a 360 in the tri-oval. Incredible. Incredible luck right here. Yeah, it is just a qualifying race. Everyone just calm down here. Calm down. I know the points are valuable, but he's still got an actual race to race. Well, if they wreck out, they'll get backup cars anyways, and hopefully he gets hit by KCH there, but yeah, very low contact. I'll take you back to the restart. It's alright, getting ready to go green here, so it lists Brian Rodriguez as an accident. So yeah, the chat box of course will say engine, but you don't know specifically. It could be the engine, but it can also be something else, like the header. But here we go, getting ready to go green. Green flag is waving, we're underway. Let's see if they can do it this time. Owen's got no help. Now he does. 48 goes to the inside. The 7 of Ryan Pitcher. It's gonna take. Oh, now the 22 Nathan Norman has trouble. And there goes another one while leading the race. Unbelievable right there. 2 drivers with issues already. So 91 back out to the front. Ryan Pitcher second. Side by side. Nearly 3 wide for the last points playing position. Oaks in the 0-2 has it for now. Pitcher in the 7 making a slingshot move in a trial bowl to take the lead away. And he does. He leads that lap. And and there we go. And we got ourselves another crash, and that'll be it for the qualifying race. Yeah, we got several cars involved. A few of them with heavy damage. So this is it. This is for the win. The 0-2 of Stephen Oaks has the lead. Got the 1 car, Mitchell Hodak, behind him pushing. Jeff Scott in the 47 down to the inside. In third, trying to take second, Dexter Black in the 66 there. Looks like he is fourth. He's getting a push from the 5. Oaks in the 0-2, no challenge from behind. He'll take the yellow flag and most likely will take the qualifying race win. Mitchell Hodak second. Jeff Scott hangs on to third. But of course, nothing is official till they cross the start-finish line with the checkered flag in the air. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Well, I don't know what really to say here, because, yeah, this is way too crazy. I mean, these guys are not even in the top 5, and they're just all over the place, making big blocks, being aggressive, side drafting each other. Yeah, this could have been easily avoided. I don't know what's going on here. Connor Reed in the 18, and he's spinning down the apron. You see a couple more cars like Rodriguez and Tony Green, and who's in the third, right? Danny Bouchard. And I picked up quite a bit of damage here. Luckily, they don't have to get sent to the back. Because, yeah, that's definitely a backup car. There's no way they can fix that in time. I mean, yeah, cosmetically, maybe they just hammer the shit out of it, but what about underneath? So, yeah, several drivers were able to make it through. Some of them, yeah, like they got caught up. It was actually a pretty small wreck. Nothing major. Everyone was able to drive away. So, yeah, there you go. So, let's take a look at this once more. Right on board with Bouchard here. Him and Rodriguez take a lot of damage from this. Yeah, they almost got through it. Maybe. But when it comes sliding down, yeah, they down to the apron. Nothing you can do. So that ends. So this caution flag will end the race under yellow. We'll see the finish. Then we'll see how they line up for the actual race. So checkers in yellow are in the air. So it was a valve on the 22, so he'll start 41st. So 33 cars. Looks like they're gonna finish the qualifying race. So Stephen Oaks will take it here. He'll get the 5 points. Mitchell Hodak will take second. He'll get 3 points. And Jeff Scott scores the final point. Alright, so checkered flag is out, and there you have it. Qualifying race officially ends under yellow. And we'll see how they line up. So, here's how they're gonna line up. So Stephen Oaks will sit on pole. And Hodak, Scott, Pitcher, Black, Johnson, Flairmain, Stone, Diami, and Tita McCoy. So those are the top 10 starters. As for the rest, so those are the rest of the drivers where they're going to start. And alright, let's take you to the actual race. Alright, welcome everyone to Talladega, race number 11 of the Goodyear National Series. Here's the race command.
Start your engines!
Alright, engines fired up. Here we go. We are ready to race here at Talladega Super Speedway. And oh, the one car stalls. And so does another car, maybe. There's already contact on pit road. Nope, it's just the one car with tire problems, out of all things. So already Mitchell Hodak with problems, the Bristol winner, who was 9th in points entering this race. Speaking of points, most spots gained was by David Davison. He gained 11 spots. Tobin McCoy has assumed the points lead, a 2-point lead over Ryan Pitchard, who has gained also a spot, or also gained a spot. Selena is third, 3 points back, up 3 spots. Jeff Scott has lost the points lead. He's now down to 4th, 6 points back. And then Brian Rodriguez, who starts last in this race, had issues during the qualifying race, is 5th in points. Brian Rodriguez looks like he has the second most top 10s. Yeah, he's got 5 and 1 top 5. Looks like Jeff Scott has the most with 6. And Ryan Pitchard and Selena have the most top 5. Actually, no, 4 drivers. Pitchard, Selena, Butcher, and Vargas. So 4 drivers are tied with the most top 5s with 3. Yeah, a lot of drivers having a pretty good season so far after 10 races. As we're getting ready to race here at Talladega Super Speedway, 2 Camaros will lead us to the line. Also another pair in row 2. And we got a 4 Dexter Black, the Richmond winner. That victory only put him to 39th. He only gained 3 spots. 3 spots. That's how deep he was in the point standings. Alright, green flag is out. We're underway here at Talladega. Jeff Scott already gonna ditch the O2 car, and Kenny Johnson ditches his own teammate to go to the inside. So I guess he'll pair up with the 47, and the O2 and the 7 will pair up as well. Down the back straightaway they go. See the 98 car all the way on the inside, all alone. No help there. Alright, coming through the tri-oval here, as they're just getting up to full speed. It'll be Jeff Scott leading lap number 1. Oh, trouble. Oh, there we go. Got a car around, a few cars around, and oh, there we go. Now this is going to take out a lot. Oh, those 3 just narrowly avoided it. Oh, got a car upside down. Calhoun again. Upside down for the 3rd time this season. I got a wild one at Daytona. And she flipped over again, right? I already forget, but I think she flipped over the 2nd time. This is her 3rd. Could be wrong on that though. Here they come to the start-finish line, the 11 and the 48. Though the 11 decides not to go all the way down. Jeff Scott, Kenny Johnson. I think Scott's got this. And at the line, he'll take the yellow flag. Alright, caution's already out. Jeff Scott's the leader. We'll take a look at the replay. Things got a little too tight here. The 98, the 07, and the 4, they were 3 wide. The 98 car. Yeah. Tough to say. Well, I mean, the 07 can't back out. The 4 can let up a bit. The 98 could go down to the inside. Yeah, but then eventually once they entered into turn 1, they made contact. And no one was willing to give. And they almost had it saved. It looks like they had it saved. The 4 car went down to the grass, but did not wreck. Luckily didn't take out anyone else, as he was clear. Harvin got a little piece from the 17 car, but made it through. So Calhoun does a very slow roll. See Tyson Aquino involved, Fisher, there's Brian Rodriguez. Everyone able to drive away from that except for Calhoun. But I don't think she'll be the only retiree from this crash. And she flipped over at Daytona. And another super speedway flip. Got hit again while on its roof, but a very small hit from the 92. But I would say that was the medium one. Yeah, that's no big one. Fisher in the 9 car, a lot of damage. He might be out. Aquino as well. The 9 car has probably a little bit more. Yeah, his car was okay. But once he got it rolling, he caught under the 44. And I just, pretty much forced him into the 07. Putting even more damage on his race car. So the first caution of the day will take you back to the restart. Alright, pace car is already making a move to the inside as we're getting ready to go green. And the 1 car, Richard Hodak, got back out on the racetrack and then the valve went out. Wow. Well, it's not new. Usually when drivers have issues at the start of the race, they get back out there, and then another problem occurs, and that's what takes him out. So, yeah, I was hoping he was still on the lead lap, and then I saw the 1 car valve problems. We're back on our way here. Jeff Scott out in front. So far, a pretty good season for Jeff Scott here. Yeah, Scott's been pretty consistent. The Atlanta race on the Throwback Series was one of his best races until he had issues. Yeah, that was a good race, that Throwback race at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Here comes Dexter Black. Can he make it 2 in a row? Might be able to. Got another good car out in front. One of the few Fords that are out there. There's Mitchell Collins on the 13. He's the second one right now. Most of them are on Chevrolets. There's Nathan Norman, the third one. Big shove from behind. Got no friends out here, really. Collins tried to go to the outside, but he reconsidered. Now he's got room. Flarman in the 91, down to the bottom, trying to make it 4 wide. Max Anderson looking to help. Dexter Black will come around and lead this lap. 3 wide for the race lead. Here comes the 48. The 7, Orion Pitcher, takes it all the way to the bottom to make it 4 wide. So far, pretty good season for the 7, an early win. Running all alone though, he's got no help. No one to push, no one to draft off of. Yeah, the 3 top 5s, 3 top 10s, 16.6 average finish. It's better than our points leader. Yeah, just a 2-point gap separates him. Still got some ways to go here in the season. Brian Pritchard could end up finishing 30th in points. So still early to say who's a championship contender and who isn't. So Dexter Black looks like he just led that lap over Jeff Scott. The 48 coming on the inside. 4 cars on the bottom. But they're holding strong. 5 in the middle. Another 4 up top. Now here comes Nathan Norman. He'll join the inside line. Got Leo Martinez, Flarmain, Tony Green, Nathan Norman in the bottom line. Gonna be close for this lap. Who's gonna get it? Dexter Black again. Just got it. Hopefully get ourselves a photo finish. S20 looking inside here. Doesn't want to pull out a line. Maybe just getting some air, that's all. 68 to the inside. Back in line he goes. Now Nathan Orman. He goes to the bottom. Well, he probably thought the 68 was going to go with him, and I think he will. Goes 4 wide again. At the line this time. That's the block, I think, got it again. Yes, he did. A little further out this time. I might go 4 wide for third. That we between Black and Tiami here for the race lead. Unless Scott gets a big push from the outside line. Don't think he's gonna get it. In a spectator view, you could see the speed, how far they drop back without the draft, and how much of a run, how big of a push they get. Now they're kind of separated on the bottom. Now Leo is pushing the 48, but he's got no one pushing him. I think the 48 will get it this time. Yes, he does. New leader once again. We're almost at the 10 to go mark, and we've only had 1 caution so far. We still got a lot of cars left. Can they make it all the way to the end? Or will we see the big one? Yeah, despite them racing like this, 3 wide, about 5 to 6 rows deep. Sometimes even 4 wide. They're keeping it pretty clean. Running about 185 here. Oh, Green's gonna look inside. Yeah, Leo's got no help now. He won't get this lap for sure. Give room. Getting really close. Careful when you're side drafting. Here comes Tony Green. It's been a while since Tony Green has won a race, I think. It's been, yeah. Green is currently 36. He has yet to score a top 5 finish. He's got 2 top 10s. Help, there's contact. No, there they go. And now they're wrecking. Not a big one, but he's still got cars incoming. Oh. Rodriguez and a 39 to 10 of Noodles. Big damage there. Guys were under caution for the second time. So to the line here. Anderson, no, Norman. Yep, he pushes him to the front. And he'll easily take the lead there. Alright, yellow flag is out. Max Anderson is the leader. We'll take a look at the replay. So watch the 48 and the 20 here. Right off of turn 2. You can already see they're pretty close. Real close. Then Leo gets into the 11 and the 48. Then they come down. Martinez and hooks Tony Green in a 16. And there they go. So the 48 going around there. So those are those 3 who made it through. The 291 made it through as well. Dexter Black. Wes McCoy made it through. Collins, Stone, Nanico, Bouchard. They got by. Scott spun out. Dexter Black gets hit by the 77, and that causes a small stack up there. A few more cars involved. David Davison, Carlos Rodriguez, Noodles. Yeah, Rodriguez got the worst of that. And he tried to slow down as much as he can, but he knows he's going to run into the back end. And he also gets rammed from behind, so he gets both front and back. And yeah, his car is done for. He'll need to be towed back. Tony car will probably be out of the race as well. But everyone else, very little damage. They should be okay, but even the slightest damage could slow them down here at Talladega. Take a look at this once more, or maybe a few times more. Rodriguez in the 39, let's run on board with him. He was already going 140. Then he was trying to slow down even more to 100, and yeah, there's no way. And he would have wrecked either way. I think that's Tina McCoy as well, and Alexander Rowe also getting caught up. But there's our second yellow of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. Getting ready for the green. So the 77, the 90, the 10, the 39. And it looks like the 19 had a header. And it did a 6. I don't think the 6 did Vargas wrecked earlier. That first yellow. Let's double check. So there's the 19. Nope. Yeah, there's 1, the 6, and the 19. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Vargas did have mechanical failures earlier, not due to a crash. But we're back underway. Max Anderson, currently the biggest villain so far. As the wrecks he's caused. Yeah. Right now leading the race. He's got himself a cup win this season. Now looking for a win in the National Series this season. Nathan Norman going to take it down to the inside. Started 41st in this race. He was leading the qualifying race. Till he had mechanical issues. Right off of turn 2. I think we still got a good amount of cars left here. They can race. Usually at these plate tracks, a lot of them get taken out by the big one. Man, we're only left about 5 to 8 cars. Maybe 10, 12. 5 wide. 5 wide. Talladega is not recommended. Just clear. Flare main out to the front. Currently a okay season, so far for Flare main. 16th in points, lost 5 spots. So definitely get all those spots back after this one, especially if she wins today's race. Ryan Pitcher trying to be the second driver this season to win them, to get the second win. KCH, who has now dropped to 11th in points now. Yeah, he was on fire very early in the season. Now that fire seems to be put out. Yeah, he's not anywhere here in the front. Bouchard will lead that lap. We have not talked much about him, I don't think. But he's 18th in points, and nope, Norman's around. And they're wrecking. Uh-oh. Look how many laps we have left. Oh, big hit. Yeah, you can already tell that's a big hit. And those 2 cars are out of the race. 2 Fords, too. I guess we're going to have an overtime finish here at Talladega Super Speedway. So 2 straight plate races will end in overtime. Alright, who'll get back to the line first? Oaks in the 0-2, the qualifying race winner. Trying to be the first driver to win the qualifying race and the actual race. It's a fairly new thing, of course, so it's pretty hard, but Oaks. That is our 3rd time doing it, and yep, you'll take the lead, take the yellow flag, and we'll take a look at the replay. Well, sometimes even 4 wide doesn't really work. Even there's plenty of room to go 4 wide. Looks like Nathan Norman got into the 0-2, so that pushed him up. So he ends up going around the 91 and the 99. Got a little bit of damage from that, but not a lot. And then he's sliding back down the 98 car of Tokoyami. Just wrong place, wrong time right there. He was the only car to get collected head on. Yeah, that's definitely got to hurt there for both of them. And yeah, the Ford camp, after having one of their cars lead all the laps and win the race at Richmond. Now today, yeah, they're not having a good day today here at Talladega. So alright, it's going to be an overtime finish. We'll see how they line up, then we'll take you to it. Well, as you already know, I usually don't do this, but since we're going in overtime, we'll take a look what happened to these guys. Yeah, they stacked up on the yellow, and 4 of those cars you see wrecking are now out of the race. See the 4, Tina McCoy, Little Martinez, Dexter Black, and who's that right there? Oh, that's Brian Rodriguez. Oh, and the 92 is Selena, and Tobin McCoy, our points leader. Alright, so Yeah, that's what happened to those guys. So some of those guys are not out of the race. Alright, now we'll see how they line up. So there looks like there's going to be 22 cars restarting. So for the rest of the drivers, that's their official results. So Stephen Oaks will lead us to the restart, and we'll now take you to overtime here at Talladega. Alright, overtime finish here at Talladega Super Speedway. So, who's gonna win it? 2 laps to decide. You know how crazy it can get here on these plate races. Will it be like Daytona, where the leader's wrecked off turn 4? Will they make it all back, or will they all crash and only 1 to 2 drivers make it to the line unscathed? Alright, we'll see. Here we go. Getting ready for the restart. Pace car is fully in. Stephen Oaks will lead us to the green flag. Overtime finish. Here we go again. And the green flag is waving. Coming to 2 laps to go. Getting a little aggressive here. Martin Stone falls back already down to 5th. Yeah, he jumped to the outside, but yeah, just not enough, no help. Tim Randolph in the 61 there on the bottom on the inside. Now Tony Green, nope, he's gonna leave him. Well, no one's gonna go with him either. 4 wide. Nothing too crazy yet. No aggressive pushing yet. It's getting a little dicey though. And here they come to the white flag. And they're real close there in the middle of the pack. 1 lap to go. Anderson down on the bottom trying to make it 5 wide. Now it's back to 4 wide. He's got no pusher. Nanico in the 51 in second. But here comes Tim Randolph. Oh, there they go. Now they're wrecking. Johnson's around. Matt McIntyre in the 15 and Connor Breen in the 18. But they keep it straight. Johnson spinning out. Here comes Nanico to the inside. Side by side, Nanico to the front. But can he hang on? Checkered flag is waving. Brad Cheston there to help him. Oaks doesn't have a pusher. Gonna try to side draft as much as he can, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Casey Nanico wins at Talladega. And almost all of them, or majority of them, made it back. Yeah, no humongous wreck at the end there. Just had the 1 crash off turn 2. And that was it. We'll take a look at the full race results first. So, Casey Nanico led only 1 single lap. And he is the winner today. Stephen Oaks in the 0-2. He got passed on the last lap. He did everything he could to hang on. He almost got it. Came up 1 spot short. Brad Cheston, a 3rd place finish for him. And he definitely needed that. Ryan Pitchard, another top 5 for him. Tim Randolph, 5th. Bouchard, 6th. Tony Green, 7th. Fitzgerald, 8th. Martin Stone, 9th. And Wes McCoy, 10th. And before I take you to victory lane, let's take a look at the crash. So it looks like I started with the 52 and the 18. Connor Breen pushing on that left side right off turn 2. So I got David Davison and then Kenny Johnson. So Johnson ends up spinning around. And Matt McIntyre in the 15. Hard collision there. And then Connor Breen, so I got hit twice. Yeah, both those cars did not limp it to the line. They just said, yeah. They just quickly pulled it behind the wall. Said forget about it. So pretty small wreck at the end, surprisingly. So it was the total opposite of Daytona there. A complete opposite. I was expecting more lead changes, much more aggression. But no, this was the only one we had. With Casey Nanico, I made the pass through 3 and 4. Brad Cheston was there, pushing him. Yeah, we'd already know the 0-2. Whether he side drafts or not, yeah, it's just no chance at all unless Nanico just crashes in front of him. Yeah, I mean, if Pritchard is just too far, to give the 0-2 anyhow, but it would have been a lot more closer if he was. Oaks might have had the slight advantage. Maybe. Maybe not, but yeah, it would have been a lot closer either way. But alright, that is it here at Talladega. We'll now take you to victory lane.